Hey, this is Mike with the Studio for Teaching and Learning Innovation. Today I want to show you how you can create a student persona for yourself so that you can enroll in a Blackboard course site as both the instructor and the student. There is student view on your Blackboard site, but having a student persona will let you make sure that all of the links in Panopto are going to be available to your students, and you can check on which links are available and not available, and then you can fix those things before the semester starts. There are a few other things you'll be able to do with a student persona that you wouldn't be able to do with the student view. So if you actually wanted to upload papers and have those papers be submitted so that you could grade them to test them out, or to take quizzes that you could then test, grading, you could do that. So really simple to create a Blackboard persona for yourself as a student. You log into Blackboard and you're going to go to the institution page here. It's that link at the very top left. And on the institution page, you'll see one of the options here is the Blackboard course generator. And I'm going to go ahead and choose the Blackboard course generator. And now you'll notice that when your Blackboard course generator comes up, you'll see all the courses that you're teaching, and you want to make sure before you add yourself to a course that you've created that course. So if your course hadn't been created yet, you'll just click on the button to select Create Blackboard Course, and you'll create your Blackboard course. Once your site has been created, then you're going to be able to, on the left-hand side here, say Request a non-William & Mary Blackboard user. Go ahead and choose that. And now you can put in all the information. And you might want to use a pseudonym for yourself. So I go as Mike or Michael. I might want to choose Miguel or something like that. And last name, you might want to choose something a little bit different than yours so that it's easy to remember your login. The email address, I would go ahead, and if I do have another email address that I like to use, like a gmail.com, I might use that for the email address. If I don't have another email address, just go ahead and choose your own email address at William & Mary. And then you'll just choose when you need it until, if you want it perennially, you can just say perennial. But then you go ahead and choose which class you'd like to add that person to. So I'll go ahead and choose this class, and I choose the role of student. And I'll go ahead and hit Create User. And you'll hit Create User, and you'll get an email to that email address that you put into this email field to say that you've been added to the course. And then you can log in as a student in one browser and as the instructor in another browser. So the next step, once you've set up that student persona for yourself, is to log in as that student. And that's a little bit, it's not tricky, but it's a little different than how you normally log in. So if you would like to make sure that you log in as a separate person, which I suggest, is if you're in Chrome, which I also suggest, you can go to File, and you can say New Incognito Window here. And I open up a new incognito window. And that's going to ensure that I'm logging in not as my William & Mary persona. I'm going to go to blackboard.wm.edu. And if you normally would log in with W&M login to Blackboard, with your new student persona, you're going to log in as a non-William & Mary login. It's that link over here on the left. And now here's where I'm going to put in my new username that I got and my new password that I got. And I'm going to sign in. And now here are all the courses that I'm a student in. And if you want in the future, you can then just add that student that you've created to any of your courses. So the student creation process is really just a one-time thing. As long as you remember what your student username and password is, you'll be able to do this to log into any of your courses. You'll just have to remember to add yourself as a student within each course.